decided to turn a mediocre day into a fun day. I've got some deliveries in Hilton, so yeah, I'm going to go and do a bit of filming and sightseeing because that's as exciting as life gets these days. So let's do it. That was such a cool experience. They made me feel so welcome. It was just a delivery, but the lady in the shop was just so friendly, and I feel all happy and inspired, and that was just so cool. They really were excited to get my sauce, which is fantastic. Yeah, I didn't know people loved it that much, which is very reassuring, especially after the last 3 months of quietness. So happiness is off to the next spot. So I had this great plan to go to Howick Falls because I'm up in Howick, but check it out. Guess we're not going to Howick Falls. I don't know if I'm allowed to walk through there. I'll find out. Maybe this friendly man will know. Am I allowed to walk through there?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. There's a little parking right here. Take that. That'll be good. There's a reason why you don't miss South Africa once you leave. They've got to have a sign saying yes, we're open, because they're barred up like Fort Knox. These chimes are pretty funny though. And the watchdog. Hello. Hello. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Just to go have a look. Okay, cool. Thank you. Apparently, I'm allowed to walk to the view site, but not down to the falls through the bush, which doesn't make any sense. But does anything make sense these days? I couldn't bring my car down here. Normally you're allowed to bring your car, but not today. Anyway, it's so freaking lonely. Didn't bring my paper spray. It's all good. It's all good. Sure. It's like a ghost town here. There's normally stalls, and this is like a big tourist attraction. Well, it's peaceful, that's for sure. Yeah, the empty stalls. Crazy, man. So somewhere around here there's a trail where you can walk down to the falls, but it's closed at the moment. Oh, these beautiful aloes, look at that. So beautiful. I'm gonna miss those when I get to Europe. There's nobody here, man.
Yeah, nobody.
It's quiet.
People are scared to come here.
Yeah, I was a little bit scared, then I saw you, now I'm happy.
Oh, you're happy now.
Yeah. That security guard was cool. Definitely made me feel a little bit more secure. The struggles of travelling as a solo female in South Africa, or anywhere in the world I guess, especially here in this beautiful country. Anyway, here I am at the falls. Not a soul in sight. The last time I was here, there were so many people you could barely get to the ledge here to take a video or something. It was crazy. It's literally me and Mr. Security up there, which is great. But what I'd really like to do is take a hike down there. Hey, just want to jump in there and swim. My favorite saying, a girl can dream, hey? Oh look, there's people doing their laundry. I don't know if you can see that. Let's try and get in there. Yes, people doing their laundry. The sun's bright now. Okay, on to the next spot. I haven't decided where that is, but I'm gonna go and Google a bit. Maybe find something to eat. Take it from there. Don't be judging my socks and shoes now. Winter attire for KZN. Check, check, check. My mom told me this morning, hey, are you sure you have the right shoes on? It looks like you got your slippers on. So I told her that no, these are incredibly fashionable, especially with socks. So yeah, fashionable shoes. Haha, I'm not a fashion queen. Just a few thoughts while I walk out of this very quiet Howick Falls area. As you can probably tell, I'm itching to travel. Itching so much. Just want to go and do stuff. I want to get on a big bird and fly to Europe and do my thing. But I'm going to make the most of home because it is beautiful here, as you just saw. So yeah, I'm going to make it as interesting as I can. Maybe make a few blogs of things that I take for granted that may be appreciated by people elsewhere in the world. You know? That's the plan. How we make blockades in Africa. Struck a bunch of big boulders. Stop the cars from coming through. Pretty effective. Next up, food time. Dove House Organics. They do amazing gluten-free quiches and keto food and healthy stuff. So yeah, let's do that. Let me just find this food somebody. Thanks. Cheers. Okay, off we go. Oh damn.
Open to Thursday and Friday.
Okay, thank you. Oh well. So much for food. Only open on Thursday and Friday. Now what? Tummy's hungry. Given up on food because I actually don't know where to get food. So I've just googled the Nelson Mandela capture site and it says it's closed. But so was Howick Falls, so I'm going to give it a shot. It's only 5.5 or 7 kilometers or something from here. So let's go have a look at that because that's cool and it's a, you know, something fun to see. Looks like Google was right. Damn. Closed. Alright, well, I'll show you what I can. That's the site there. If you look out the window, those long stick looking things, that's that amazing sculpture. But you can only see it from the other side and, well, I mean I could walk there. I guess I could jump over the fence and go. Could I? Maybe. What's stopping me? Should we do it? Maybe. Do I do it? Don't I? Don't see fences there. Just this little spiky. I wonder. I think I'm gonna do it. What's the worst that could happen? Check it out. Wish me luck. This is probably when it would be a good idea to have someone else with me to talk me out of doing what I'm about to do. Let's go. There's a little fence. You can step over it. I'm going to step over it and see what happens. It's a beautiful sculpture, hey? I often try to get into the head of people who do things like this, like who planned that, and you know, how did they think of it? And anyway, let's turn you around now so you can see it. So this is the other entrance. You can see up there. I think someone's got the same idea as me. Either that or they're coming to arrest me. So normally you would come down that path through the museum. It is free though, by the way. There's no entry fee, so I'm not doing anything too bad. And there it is. Hello. Fine, and you?
Yeah, normally since from the lockdown, man,
Okay, I'm sorry.
since it was closed. So
I'll
as
go.
you're already in, what should I do now?
I'll go. I'll go quickly. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
That was a cool shirt though.
Thank you
Oh.
very much.
I just had to see it. I was right. I thought, ah.
No, you see, the free world
Okay.
and there's a free country. We
Well,
have
thank
to
you for understanding.
be together to each other. See?
Yeah, exactly.
Because sometimes you may not know and you come to another person, he may be shouting you, you see, fighting, all those things, which is not possible.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if I speak, you speak, we listen to each other. That's it.
I appreciate your understanding. I've never trespassed before, so that's a first.
That's the first. No, man. Sometimes you will sit and see how things go.
Yeah. I wish everyone was
For
so
us,
understanding.
The bad thing is our friends, isn't it? So I have to come when I see you already inside.
You
I
have
have to
to.
speak with you in a
Hello.
correct way.
Are these your watchdogs?
Yes, maybe.
Hello.
One is broken.
Oh, they're your dog? Hello, Boxer. And the other one?
Oh.
I'm lucky they didn't bite my bum, man.
No, they can't do that except if I want, because when they came here, they were armed.
Is it?
So I taught them how to do this stuff. Because if someone I see that is want to fight me, say boxer.
So if I was trouble, then I'd be in trouble. That's good though.
Yes, man.
That's what you want. Do you stay here?
Yes, I still fight.
Oh, you're lucky you've got that view all the time.
I'm from Eastern Cape, Matache.
Is it? Natata. I'm Steph. What's your name?
I'm David.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for understanding and thanks for not arresting me. Cheers. Adrenaline fix for the day. Thank you, David, for not arresting me for trespassing. It was worth it though, wasn't it? I thought it was. It was fun. Blood's pumping a bit. I think there's another car that arrived that thought they'd do the same thing, and then they saw me getting escorted off the property. And there's an entrance fee now, so who knew? So we'll come to it properly next time, but that was fun, wasn't it? And they are two guard dogs. I was joking about getting my ass bitten. Woo! Lucky I didn't. Next spot. Don't know where yet, but I'll figure it out. I don't know if this place is open. Hopefully no more trespassing run-ins for the day. Looks pretty cool. Oh, it looks open. Check that out. Pretty cool. Okay. Coffee. Yeah, that's looking promising. Coffee's looking promising. Cool. I'm gonna get out and have a look. Park the churi. Okay, I found a spot. Looks pretty cool. Check this out. Okay, that's where we are. Hello.
I thought maybe you were working in
No, not at all. Are they open?
Apparently not, but they're busy on a chat there.
Oh, okay. I won't go in then.
Yeah.
Hello, bye. Hi, guy. Turns out that they're not open and they're filming something, so I grab a cup of coffee. Alrighty. This is the coolest coffee. It's not fancy. It looks like you need a new, I know. This just makes it look fancy. It's just a little microphone. So
I see.
there's this one here.
Nice.
Thank you. So can I order anything in decaf?
Okay, yes, you can.
What have you got? Have you got? What's your strongest coffee with milk? Cappuccino.
Flat white.
Yeah, I'll have flat white. The decaf flat white. That'll be great.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay,
I'll
ma'am.
be back now. I'm just gonna look around.
Okay.
If you don't want a mask, neither do I, because
No,
I'm over it.
not really.
I don't think anyone does, and I don't think it makes much difference either. Thank you very much.
Okay, ma'am. Enjoy.
Yeah, bonga. So apparently that spot across the road is a place where Nelson Mandela had his last cup of tea before he was captured. Which is rather puzzling because they haven't done anything with the building. And they've got a whole made up capture site down the road. Anyway. Temporarily solved the food problem. Rusks. Good company. I met an Englishman in there. Doesn't sound very English. Sounds like he's been in South Africa his whole life. But the minute he said he was English, I heard the twang of the accent. He lives just up the road. We had a nice chat. Here's the guy that told me about this spot in front of us here where Mandela had his last cup of tea. Anyway, I'm going to have my rusk and stuff and then figure out the next plan of action. So while I was sitting having my coffee and rusks in the car, one of the ladies from the gallery came to me and said, I believe you're making a video. We are closed today, but we'll let you in and show you some stuff. Thanks for letting me in.
Yeah, everything is all locally made.
Cool.
There's an amazing abundance of incredible artists out here in the Midlands that also contribute to the space.
Yeah.
From woodwork to stonework to stuff out of whalebone to some like beautiful.
It's amazing. Those photos are really cool, eh?
Yeah, those are done by Barry Downer as a object that sort of serve us through time and get all this amazing character and our incredible use to us. But it's only time that can leave its mark like this. And once we've, used it up and it's fulfilled its purpose, it's sort of disregarded and thrown away. And through this, he's wanting us to acknowledge what are we actually looking at. He draws us into the nice abstract feel. The lighting makes the object the hero of the story. And this piece here is actually out of 2 whale rib bones done by Carl Roberts, who's quite a phenomenal artist in the way that he lets nature guide his hand. He loves to look into the medium and let something from the grain speak to him and then carve to accentuate what he sees. And if you see there's a full character and emotion and expression within that.
Oh, look at that.
The grain has governed that. So he
Sure.
does some beautiful work. It's so marveled that he's let that sort of really govern the art piece itself and support out this beautiful thing.
It's amazing, huh?
Very minimal carving.
Just mainly the natural.
Yeah, this is a stunning piece
wanna
that's up
touch
in the
it.
roof here called Sacred Space.
That's beautiful. Sure.
That's what's the mark of a good artist too, is you can do something that
Yeah.
hasn't been done and make it your own and beautiful. Yeah, it's a new piece called Alchemy, and again it's a good testament to artists that are pushing the boundaries and trying to do stuff that they haven't seen or that people have to imagine. So it's actually copper and bronze melted and then poured onto a lead canvas. And the copper and bronze has a higher melting point than the lead, so as soon as it touches down on that, it pretty much makes parted ways and rifts and valleys, which gives it an awesome three-dimensional aspect. But Brendan's very inspired by music. This is inspired by Beethoven's symphony.
Oh, wow.
And I think it's incredibly abstract in nature, but a lot of people see the world map in this,
I saw that, yes.
especially because of the sort of the three-dimensional aspect. But there's also, I see a really strong face and figure coming out of this element. I think it's one of the beautiful things about abstract art, is you can look into it and see whatever it is.
Leave some room for the imagination.
Yeah, that speaks back to you.
Yeah. Sure.
Beautiful water features, his first sort of collaboration with his wife. But amazing how he sort of captured such an organic, natural feel and look. It feels like something straight from nature. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Actually done out of limestone. And I think there's almost a wisdom to working in stone and it's like an ancient age of the actual medium that comes through. But again, he's let the medium kind of speak to him. And this is called Stone Muse, which I think is quite fitting. And the obvious self-embrace that you see here, I think, is at the core of the work. There's sort of a kindness that he's treating himself to. I think it speaks to potential well or energy within us all, that to truly tap into, one has to be forgiving and kind and connect with themselves in a way to let it flow from within. Yeah, I can find myself being quite hard on myself, so this is an easy, constant reminder to just be a bit kinder to oneself.
It's very true that, hey, we are worst critics. So.
Yeah.
We are.
It's a beautiful artwork. It just got sold recently. It's done by Llewellyn Davies, real master of his craft. I'm like glad to have him in the gallery. Quite an established South African artist. Sculpted them in the vineyards, and then he went back 20 years later to figure out what had happened to these two guys. And he sort of speaks to them settling into their humanity and sort of finding inner joy and peace, but there's sort of this energy between them that is just quite unbelievably amazing in this negative space, I think, is at the core of the work.
I look so happy.
And I think it's, Khatib's waiting for the bus and his mates come to give him some company, and I think what's quite beautiful there is the sort of common joy and humanity that I guess we all have a right to.
Okay, lekker. I'll send you a WhatsApp with my stuff and
Are
everything.
you interested in film and stuff?
Yeah, I love doing it. I really do. It's a hobby, but
Yeah.
makes me happy. Got to do what makes you happy right now, right?
Yeah.
So. Thanks a lot, eh?
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers.
What's your name, brother?
I'm Steph. Sorry, I didn't even introduce myself.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Oh, bye. That was awesome. Shout out to these guys for being so welcoming. They were closed today, but they let me in anyway, and they gave me a bit of an art tour, which was really, really cool. I love art, you know me. Art and music, and you know, sometimes things happen for a reason. You meet people that you never would have normally met. So that was really freaking awesome. Day made officially. Hey? Okay, so where to from here? I don't know. I'm getting pretty excited now because these things just keep popping up. So I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm going to drive up the road and look for the next most interesting thing. Hey Viv, I'm making these videos for you, by the way, because you're like my only fan. Viv's my cousin. She's in the UAE teaching. Hey Viv, hope you enjoy this. It's like a day out in Africa without you. I wish you were here. It'd be amazing if you were here. A new way of the world. No mask, no entry. Blah 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 blah. Because you know me, I love cheesy shit. Can't reach him. What a hell of a lot going on here, but these stuff's open. Let me go look there. I'm just squizzing. If I find something. Absolutely love this wine. Way to my heart, just saying. I think I just found my wine. They make great wine. Good lady. Found it. Not very adventurous, am I? But I know it's good.
Oh, if you enjoy it, why not?
Have you got any other suggestions? In similar price range?
Cherry choc.
Cherry choc. Okay.
So it's got, it's a mood, obviously a mood wrap they use, but you get a hint of dark cherry and a hint of dark chocolate coming through.
It sounds delicious.
Very chocolatey.
Is it? Cherry choc, okay. Fred and Luskin, I've had that before, so I'll have this one.
Pricing is different.
Yeah, thank you. Cool. Got me wine. just had an awesome chat with that woman in the bottle store. I take any opportunity to socialise, and I think she was doing the same. Amazing how much attention a little microphone on a camera can get, hey? It's almost as bad as taking your mask off. You become an instant celebrity. But the human interaction is cool, just speaking to the shop attendants, buying a bit of wine. You know? Almost feels normal if we all got these stupid face masks on. I'm gonna call it a day. I think we've had some pretty cool adventures today. Seen some local art, given some local artists some exposure. That was awesome. Those guys at the gallery were so cool. Hey? People in South Africa are just so friendly. I love South Africans. And then we went to, oh yeah, the Nelson Mandela capture site. That was great. David was really cool. Thanks for not arresting me, David. And yeah, then Piggly Wiggly and the lady in the bottle store. We had such a lack of chat. You got to take social interactions now when they come and when people are friendly. It's been really nice getting out and seeing some stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you next time. Bye.